Yeah, hi friends, this is BSR. In the last video, we discussed major crop systems and as well as crop seasons. Today, we take major crops. This lesson consists of two videos, part 1 and part 2. See, in which we will discuss certain crops that are growing in India. So, India is a land of many soils. So there are black soils, red soils, alluvial soils, laterite soil. So many types of soils are there. So it's really lucky to have these many soils. So each soil is useful for cultivation of certain crops. And today, in this subtopic, we take what are the crops, where they are growing. So, what are the area or which state is a famous or largest producer. So, these are the areas we discuss. First, take major crops. The first crop, just we're talking about first crop, paddy. Just take paddy. So, talking about paddy, largest crop in India. See that cereal crop in India, largest cereal crop in India. India is second largest producer. And the first is China, and after that India is producing in a large quantity. Larger number of people taking it as major diet in India, right? So paddy, which is required more water. More water is required. Particularly, temperature must be above 25 degrees centigrade, and it should be, particularly talking about this, rainfall must be more than 100 centimeter. So this generally what we say that water intensive crop. What is this one? Water intensive crop. So very important crop. Most of the people using this as a major part in our diet, right? So of course India also cultivating well. See, more and more land using for cultivation of paddy, right? Particularly Northern India, Northeast India. These two places are friends. Northern India, Northeast India. Really, it's important places where paddy is great. Particularly talking about the states, West Bengal, followed by Andhra Pradesh, even Telangana, right? These states are producing more. So this is about very important crop in India. Talking about this crop of modern agriculture. So after earlier we used to use seeds, traditional seeds, but now after 1990s, so then we are using high yielding variety seeds. So this is about paddy. Coming to the second one is we take second crop in India. Second crop is wheat. So we take this one. Talking about wheat, very important. Second most important crop, and this one, what we call this one, cereal crop. Second most important cereal crop in India, and particularly wheat is cultivated during Rabi crop. We call it as Rabi crop. It can be cultivated during winter because cool atmosphere, cool conditions required for this. Very cool conditions. Talking about bright skies required for that. Clear skies required for that. Bright skies and cool atmosphere required for that. So talking about this rainfall, I think limited rainfall, 70 centimeters to see 50 centimeters to 70 centimeters rainfall is enough. So this is about the important. And talking about the region, particularly Indus region, where Indus River is flowing, particularly its tributary Sutlej, Sutlej to Ganges. Sutlej to Ganges is the region. In Ganges and Sutlej region, particularly states like Haryana, Punjab, and UP of Bihar. So even Deccan region also, Deccan region, black soil belt, particularly Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh, there also you can see the cultivation of wheat. This is a second important area we need to take this one. And third one, we take third one. So my dear students, we need to take these areas, very, very important areas. Third one is maize. Maize or corn, you know very well. This maize is cultivated in India for two purposes. One is food and one is fodder. It can be cultivated for food. There are people are using this maize as a part of their diet, and it is also cultivated for fodder. Fodder, so say fodder is you mean that for animals. This is a very, very important, and mostly this can be cultivated during Kharif. Paddy is important crop in Kharif. Earlier we discussed. Paddy is important crop in during Kharif, but maize also important crop during Kharif. That's the point. And the temperature, it should get around 21 degrees centigrade to 27 degrees centigrade. This temperature is required. Because why should we discuss here about temperature, right? So certain crops require more temperature, some other crops require less temperature. So this is very, very important. If temperature is more, and it's maybe difficult to cultivate the crops. At the same time, so particularly earlier production is low. But after the modernization of agriculture using FFB seeds and all, and pesticides, fertilizers and water, providing water and all, maize production was increased. Because of that, because of high yielding variety seeds, usage of pesticides and fertilizers, followed by even irrigated area was expanded in India. So maize production was totally increased in India. This point is to be noticed. Particularly talking about states like Karnataka, UP, Bihar, and AP. See Telangana also. This, in some parts of AP and Telangana also cultivating the maize. So this is about the states where more crop production is there, maize crop production is there. This is about third important crop. And talking about this, some more millets we take. Millets. These are, so far we discussed cereals. Now talking about millets. So millets, particularly what are the major millets that are growing in India? Actually, millets, India is meant for millets. Earlier, up to arrival of Britishers, Indians and in their diet, millets occupied a very, very important part, right? So, but now this we are not taking. So, what are millets? These are like jowar, bajra, and ragi. These three are called millets, right? Millets. So, talking about these crops, first one is these are a rain-fed crop. It depends upon rainfall. Right? And no need to give water more and more. Rainfall depending on rainfall. 1 or 2 times rainfall enough for getting a dough or a bajra or ragi. And they can cultivate these millets in dry areas, dry regions. So suitable for the dry regions, suitable for cultivation of millets. The third one is, these are called as nutri-grains. Nutri-grains are which are having more nutritional value, more nutrients we can find from this. So earlier, talking about earlier, Indians used to take this one, and they use more, and they are very nice. But at present we are using fine grains, not nutri-grains. These are coarse grains. We call coarse grains, rough grains. That was the word given by the Europeans. Rough grain, or traditional grain, rough grain, nutri-grain. Actually, they discouraged them. They discouraged this cultivation of these rough grains, and they introduced fine grains like paddy and wheat. So unfortunately, we moved from nutri-grains to fine grains. This is really unfortunate. And this is the millets particularly take jowar. Talking about jowar, this can be cultivated during Kharif. During Kharif we can cultivate this one. When talking about food crops, this is a third most important food crop. In India, first one is paddy, second one wheat. Third most important crop, that is about jowar. This point, and this also as I said, it is rain-fed crop. Rain-fed crop, it depends upon rainfall. Enough, the rainfall is enough. And largest producers, Maharashtra, largest producer. Even some parts of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. We can find it still West Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Karnataka, Telangana. These are states where we can see production of jowar. So at present we are moving toward jowar. There are people using ragi, jowar and all. So that's an important area about jowar. And coming to the bajra. See, look at that bajra. Bajra also rain-fed crop. Rain-fed crop. I said rain-fed crop, which depends on rainfall enough. So no need to provide irrigation. No need to that canals, right? Digging canals, no need, right? No need to supply water. Bajra, and this can be cultivated in all the soils, particularly black soil, sandy soil, whatever that. This bajra can be cultivated. Talking about the states, Rajasthan is the largest producer. Rajasthan is the largest producer. So this point is to be noticed. Rajasthan is the largest producer, and of course there are states like UP and Maharashtra, followed by some states like Haryana and Gujarat, Haryana. This is about the story regarding the bajra. So rain-fed crop, it can be cultivated in all the crop, particularly black soil is suitable for that. Rajasthan largest producer, and UP, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Haryana and all these states are really famous for the cultivation of bajra. But compared to paddy and wheat, its quantity is very, very. So quantity of jowar, quantity of bajra and ragi is totally low compared to the what you say that the paddy and wheat, right? Coming to the ragi, so this is also very, very important, and again rain-fed crop. Rain-fed crop, as so don't need to require more and more water, and dry climate is suitable for that. Dry climate, no need to give water. It can sustain for every condition, whatever dry condition that is there, it can sustain. Ragi, and all soils are suitable, right? This also. Coming to the Karnataka is the largest producer. Karnataka is the largest producer. This point is to be noticed. We talk about bajra, Rajasthan is the largest producer. Jowar, Maharashtra. Jowar is Maharashtra largest producer. Bajra, Rajasthan is largest producer. And ragi, Karnataka is the largest producer, right? So this is about the information regarding millets. So we need to take and we need to identify these areas. So earlier our people were very strong. Nowadays we are not strong, as we are taking more paddy, right? More rice. These are the important grades that are to be taken, but we are not take, unfortunately. So talking about